The Crusades were a series of military campaigns that took place between the 9th and 13th centuries. Very diverse forces, from confused gangs to organized armies, fought against Islam. Despite the differences, the medieval war marked the evolution of tactics and weaponry in each of these crusades. Before continuing, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and give like to this video. Your support is fundamental to continue creating quality content about history and fascinating themes. Now, let us delve into the intriguing world of Crusades. The Cross armies were characterized by their numerical inferiority, often weakened by the casualties suffered during the long journey to the Holy Land. Although the Muslim armies were not too numerous, they had the advantage of not having to deal with the multitudes of non-combatants accompanying the Crusaders. In the context of the feudal regime, the armies were formed by small contingents of professional soldiers. These were complemented by hosts, who were temporary groups of knights and vassals. The organization and tactics of these armies varied, but all were prepared for combat. The Crusades marked a turning point in the military transformation of the Middle Ages. Cities also played an important role, with urban militias formed in response to the circumstances of the war. However, these militias did not emerge until after significant defeats. The heavy cavalry became the key element of the battle during the Crusades. Its development began in the 5th century and was consolidated with the adoption of the stirrup, which allowed the riders to better control their mounts. This advance was fundamental to the cavalcade charges in battle. During the Crusades, the knights were organized into cavalry units that were divided into convoys and squadrons. However, feeding the horses was a challenge, complicating military operations. There was also light cavalry that complemented heavy forces on the battlefield. The tactics of combat varied between the Crusaders and the Muslims. Christians trusted heavy cavalry, while Muslims were more mobile and disciplined. This difference translated into a style of combat that favored skirmishes and rapid attacks. As the Crusades progressed, the coordination between the infantry and the cavalry improved. However, the lack of unified command often resulted in disorganization. Despite this, both sides began to admire the rivals' weapons, leading to a fascination with swords and weaponry. The manufacture of weapons was also a crucial aspect during the Crusades. Damasced swords were highly valued, and Christian blacksmiths tried to imitate their quality, without success. The difference in metallurgy and the use of weapons defined the effectiveness of each side in battle. In conclusion, the Crusades were not only a series of conflicts, but a period of military and cultural transformation. Tactics, weaponry, and social structures evolved significantly. What do you think about the influence of the Crusade in military history? Leave us your comment.